Hello everybody, this is Mike for Road to the Illuminati. Today is August 18, 2025. It is actually really nice out in Montreal. Kind of had some lucid dreaming where I remembered an old pet that I had and a dog, more specifically a chocolate lab, and we called him Jake. And I remember him jumping on my back and licking me non-stop for the whole night, and it was something that I was glad to experience, and it was very, very sensational, so to speak, and kind of made me remember a couple things where I shamanically traveled, and I'm here to tell you guys the difference between astral projecting and shamanic. And the easiest way that I like to do it, well, first of all, projection is where you're traveling through an out-of-body experience, and you're tethered with a silver lining, so to speak, a cord. To go in a trance where you're consciously observing yourself through your meditative state, and you just kind of follow wherever it goes, where the tunnel vision leads up to. But to have a shamanic trance, well, first of all, when you're astral projecting, you really start to become more self-aware about your surroundings, and you realize that life after death is existent, and it makes you really, really appreciate some of the little things in life, not so much materialistic world, but in a life after death kind of way. And then the shamanic trance, well, I like to put my headphones on. They're turned on, so I'm listening to the Bluetooth frequency, and I try to visualize or feel my heartbeat in a steady trance. Some people like to listen to a drum or other types of music, but me, I just like to close my eyes and start breathing very, very abruptly. I like the 4-7-8 kind of rule, where you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold your breath for 7, and you breathe out of your mouth for 8. And then you imagine like either a staircase, or some people, including myself, like to think of a tree trunk, kind of going down into the lower realm of that phase where you go into earth. And then you have the middle realm, and then you have the upper realm, where in the past the stars, you kind of need some spiritual guidance or your power animal, and you basically follow that through and through, and you are open with intention to learn more and more what you're doing. So I feel that, in the best way to explain it, there's things that you could experience it through lucid dreaming, but in all fairness, when you come and see, I call them the tunnel guides and the tunnel security, which is kind of bizarre, because if you think of it, there's more than one of these figures. Like, I have maybe like half a dozen, maybe 8, and I like to follow them because they are the protectors of the 3 connected realms. And there's the lower, middle, and upper ones, like I said. But when you think of where you want to go, it's always best to go to the stars, and you can access from both realms. From the lower one, you go through the tree trunk slit, or the the staircase, sorry, and down you go until you come out the other side. Same thing when you go to the upper realm. Things you see and things you feel is absolutely mind-blowing, and you always have a direct answer after it happens. And no matter how small or how big your experience is, it's yours and yours only. And to discuss them, there's forums online, there's other things like on Reddit, where spiritual guidance is also spiritually, but you also need that physical guidance. So that was my episode for today. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.